Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Gemini, April 1, 2022. With the moon in your solar 12th house all day, you're inclined to avoid atmospheres that are too noisy, busy, or demanding, and it's a good idea. With this transit, it's better to digest, process, and review before coming to a turning point or decision. It's a good time to envision what you want and wait until the moon enters your sign to start pursuing your goals. With Mercury in minor challenging aspect to Uranus, you may feel a little defensive or worry about your business, finances, and possibly your ability to meet challenges. You could be hungry for new ideas and fresh methods or approaches, making your usual routine seem particularly dull. While you need some time to regroup and collect yourself today, your appeal runs high. Upon the moon's shift into Aquarius and your secretive 12th house of closure, dreams, and unconscious patterns, you're prone to being more introspective and harder to pin down. Granted, if you're already in a romantic partnership, this will more than likely reflect on the relationship, so be sure to communicate as clearly as possible. Given that the moon will also be at odds with the wounded healer, Chiron, via your socially conscious 11th house of associations, community, and sense of belonging in the world, this desire to retreat and/or step back could have something to do with your hopes for the future. Do they align with your lovers? Shed any perception or appraisals that stand in your way of being successful. As an intelligent air sign, you already know that your mindset is everything. It can make or break how you view something, like your career path. So, the last quarter moon in Aquarius is your cosmic incentive to finally let go of dated or pessimistic professional perceptions and views. Saying goodbye to a mindset that holds you back from stepping into your professional talents will be a major yet necessary mental shift to embody during the lunation. In his last full day in your income sector, Mercury knows that he is just a small but also a vital link in a much bigger chain. Mercury has helped you keep your head in the game since the sun left 5 days ago, while at the same time he is working to leave you with a smart head for money, knowing that the most lucrative months of the year are still in front of you. If you want to be active, go on and do it. Your family would be glad of someone who can lend a helping hand. You might feel the urge to be creative too. Come out and say what you're thinking. You will be welcomed with open arms and be able to realize some of your plans. Most importantly of all, enjoy time spent with your friends or family. You've got a little weird streak, don't you? There's someone checking you out who needs to see it and fast. Make with the freaky and you'll get some good attention. You long for some excitement in your love life. Don't despair, circumstances conspire to make your wish a likely reality, and you don't have to wait much longer for your opportunity to become a reality. Dressing in a distinctive way, venturing out, you may find your special love much closer than you realized. You sometimes give the impression that everything is going well even when it's not. You fall in love with the idea of having a good time and forget to ask yourself if it's really true or not. With a little help from the energy released by the current planetary alignment, take the opportunity to know what you are really feeling. Start with your health and wellness. Are you getting the right kind of energy from the foods you eat? Do you sleep enough? You can't know unless you ask. Chances are good that positive energy and enthusiasm will flow for you today. Often this happens when a vibration is in the air. This will be especially apparent if you have the opportunity to learn new skills and to try different methods that focus on creating more ease in your job. If you work in an office setting, you may find it easy to learn or teach a new program. You'll likely discover a new way of doing an old job that makes the process more efficient. Just 6 days before Venus, the planet of money is not only due to return to your income sector but to begin what can be the most lucrative weeks of any year. The moon is wrapping up its monthly visit. As well as leaving you with a better sense of where the money is, an alignment with Jupiter and Neptune comes just as the planets of luck and dreams are drawing towards their own alignment. This is giving you just a small insight into the possibilities, and the planets of money, luck and dreams come together later next week. Mercury, the planet of communication, is only in your communication sector for 15 days, and with the moon returning every 28 days, there was no guarantee they would meet up here. Yet the moon not only returns today, but to give the communication lines a boost. This is the only time this year that the moon and Mercury will be in your communication sector at the same time, with the next few days a real chance to get the communication lines open. Our eyes in the sky. There are many juxtaposing energies at play today, causing confusion about which sentiment to lean into. A potentially very challenging morning is followed by a healing evening. Mars shares a minor aspect with Saturn, which gives us the opportunity to move toward a place of authority. The caution is that you could become too bossy and want to control others. Sometimes it's hard to let things pass without reacting, and this could be one of those days. Holding back your feelings and reining in the need to supervise will be hard, especially if you're projecting feelings onto others and situations. Jupiter and Uranus share a minor aspect, which could exacerbate these sentiments. To be honest, it could make us feel like we're right for asserting our dominance, and in fact it isn't necessarily needed to help a situation move along. Arguments may happen, some people will be passive and others confrontational. Therefore, it's important to check the emotions and vibe before arguing with anyone who's annoying you. Later in the day, Venus shares a minor frustration with Centaur Chiron, offering us a way to heal these relationships in the evening. The question is if you're ready to kiss and make up. Authentically apologizing and accepting an apology from others can be complex if you aren't really ready to drop the drama and move forward. How do you want to proceed? Think about this and then make your decision. If you're having trouble deciding if something is real or you need to make a decision, but feel like you don't have all the facts, it's a great time to turn to your exceptionally fine-tuned sense of intuition. This Pisces lunation puts you in touch with your subconscious as well as the spirit world, which helps you rely on those special feelings that other people don't have. When you just get a feeling that you should turn left instead of right, or that someone you know is in trouble, trust it. Late this afternoon there's a Moon-Uranus sextile that encourages you to be open to changes and surprises. This might involve going out of your comfort zone or trying something totally new, but these things lead to new opportunities and potential long-term growth. Of course, you have your limits of what you're willing to do or how far you'll take things, but just knowing that you have something exciting to look forward to can change your whole demeanor. Tonight is a good time to explore your spirituality or satisfy your mystic curiosity. You might want to get an online prayer group started, sign up for a remote Bible study class, or call a psychic. Don't be naive, however. While these things can all help you on your personal quest for enlightenment, there are people out there who don't have your best interest at heart. Don't let yourself be taken advantage of.